TV fans, welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
Today we're going to be discussing Only Murders in the Building Season 2, and we're going to talk about Episode 1 and 2 because they delightfully put out 2 at one time. Thank you, Hulu.
Yes.
So let's catch up with our trio. Olli-Mabel, Charles is silent. Do you remember?
Yes, that was so funny.
That's the new name for them, sure,
Charles
whatever.
is silent.
I know, I love that. Okay, so they're implicated in the murder of Bunny. So this is, I love that they picked up right where it left off.
Yeah, so as if season 2 was a given.
Yeah.
Had to happen, right?
Because it was for sure, yeah. So I'm already loving that Michael Rappaport is there interrogating. He's so funny.
He's so good. I missed him.
He should always play a cop.
Yes.
Like in Friends.
Yeah.
You guys remember him from Friends? I do. And I love that Detective Williams is still on the trio side.
I know.
She's the best.
She's denying it, though, which I kind of like that, too. She's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to run.
Right, but she's kind of giving them advice like, hey, maybe find another hobby.
Yes.
Get out of this life. But anyway, I want to point out that they did ask Mabel, where's the knife?
Yes.
Wait a minute, what?
What knife?
Stabbed with a knife?
I was confused at that point, too. Where's the knife?
All I thought was the needles.
Why would she leave the needle all... Yeah, well, obviously Mabel didn't do it.
But I think they think she is prime suspect number 1. Like, she is the... I mean, it's the most obvious. Right. I get why they think that. But,
yes, but then...
But what's up with a knife?
Yeah, and why would she just stay there?
Yeah. Like, if she was guilty.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but really anybody could be a suspect, right? I don't want to believe it's the trio. No.
It can't be. It can't be. Or they would have kept them. They wouldn't just be persons of interest.
They are persons of interest, yeah. But they don't have enough evidence, right? Okay, and then Oliver, love him, he is really taking in all this attention that he's getting. Kind of feels like an infamous celebrity from all those reporters. But he has to be careful because he has a long paper trail of Bunny hatred. He has got to be careful because there's these notes, right?
Yes.
Which... when he's rummaging through the incriminating notes, he finds a note that says that they want the painting. This is all coming back to the painting. Yes. Oh gosh, I can't wait to talk about that. But first, Amy Schumer has joined the cast as Amy Schumer.
I love this. I love this so much.
I cannot wait. No offense, Sting, but Amy Schumer's a little more my speed.
Yes, and I hope that she's the new Sting for the season, but with more. And obviously, it sounds like she's going to have a bigger role.
So far,
throughout the season.
So far, so good.
She's amazing.
And she wants to turn this into a TV series. Their podcast.
Yes.
Okay, I'm in, but I'm going to say suspicious of you. Okay?
It is a little suspicious.
Have to stay suspicious.
I think so as well. She's not off the table.
I know, but the thing is, she's playing Amy Schumer, so they wouldn't make Amy Schumer a murderer. I know it's another world, but still.
Right.
She's there. She's
involved.
There. She's on my board.
She could be, yes. She could be involved in some way.
She could be involved. Okay, there you go. Well, she does kind of make a joke like, oh, I love murder. But she's like, oh, I mean the podcast
Yes,
murder.
Exactly. In podcasts only, yes.
You have to listen to everything they say.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Nothing is throwaway. Right. Every encounter, every person we meet will come back.
It's intentional.
Yes, except for the I don't think that the new president is
Nina.
That's a kind of just like a red herring.
Okay.
Yeah. She's just like there, but then she's not going to be important.
Probably not. All right, now Charles, he's really excited because they want to do a Brazzos reboot, and I was very excited for him. Yes. I knew there was a caveat. He's got to play Uncle Brazzos.
Adopted uncle. Possibly just someone we call uncle.
Or maybe by marriage. We don't really know. It's a little obscure right now. But, you know, we learn a little bit more about him and his father. He was in and out of prison. That's the nugget we got in episode 1, that he was in and out of prison. I'm like, okay, I like where this is going. And then Mabel. Mabel obviously isn't doing well, but she's kind of like reliving that night. And we're learning a lot in the process. And then there is a lady named Alice who wants her to come to this art gallery because she's a fan.
Yes.
She's a fan of the art.
Yes. Right? A little suspicious as well.
Very suspicious.
But then we already had the artist be the killer, right? Yeah. Last season. So we can't do that again.
You can't do that again also because she's kind of becoming a love interest.
Yes.
You can't have another love interest. Yes, but maybe a red herring, right?
Yes.
But did you not notice?
But also suspicious, if not as the murderer. Again, like Amy Schumer. Yeah. Something shady about you.
Right. There is something shady. Like, you're a little too eager to have her come meet you.
Yes.
And the chemistry is undeniable between those two. Yes. Right away.
Saw it coming. Totally.
Totally saw it coming. Okay. So in these little flashbacks that Mabel's having, we learn that Bunny said something about 14 and savage.
Yes.
That's Charles' last name.
Yes.
Hello. So we're getting little nuggets here. I love this stuff. I love these little puzzle pieces that are just flying everywhere.
I know. I really like that too.
They're
I wonder though if it's a little bit suspicious that Mabel's not remembering it right away. It's coming back to her, which I believe could be realistic because it's your traumatic experience.
Yeah.
These things are coming to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Interesting.
Maybe.
I didn't even think about that. And then we meet Bunny's bird.
Yes.
Mrs. Gambolini. And did you hear when they were walking in that I heard the bird say, "Ha ha, Oliver." I don't know if anybody else caught that, but I love that that's something that the bird says. So, nice addition, but that bird is going to be the hero.
That bird knows stuff.
That bird's going to be
That bird is not just parroting.
Oh, no.
That bird is speaking.
We know.
Communicating.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
I thought that's like a parrot or cockatoo. Aren't
But
they
I thought they just repeat. But at the very end, it sounds like
he actually
there's
knows.
a suggestion. Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's talk about more suspicious people.
Yes.
The neighbors, Uma and Howard.
Yes.
First of all, Uma's looking for a very expensive, porny piece of art.
Why do they get to just go in?
I know.
Anyone,
so
really anyone. Nobody, people should be sneaking in like our main characters do.
Right? You don't
Why
just
does
walk
Uma
in
get to just walk in and look for the painting?
Were they besties?
$1 million.
Were they Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they were kind of close, but enough that the police are like, yeah, just wander in. No big deal.
I know.
Murder happened. It should be caution tapes off still.
Yeah, that's like when Mabel had to clean up the crime scene.
Yeah.
The blood.
I know. I was thinking that too.
You don't do that.
Yeah, just like scrubbing, like Cinderella style.
I thought
with
that
the bucket.
They clean that up because it's a
evidence
scene.
Yeah. Don't you need to take that blood and analyze it?
Right, or something like that. Like we know. Okay. Is anybody else suspicious of Howard's black eye?
Yes.
What?
It was very, you just playing hide and seek with Sevelin.
Yeah, Sevelin.
Seventh Evelyn.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Oh, I love that. No. I'm not buying it. So we'll see where that goes. All right. I have to say I love a good secret passageway, and this is in the form of an elevator.
Yes.
It's like bringing me back to like the Clue days. Like, did you ever watch that old Tim Curry Clue?
I have, yes.
Anything like that?
Yes. I love that we got the backstory of the Arconia through the flashback and to the architect, Archibald. I love that the architect's name's Archibald.
I know. It seems fitting.
Yes.
Okay, but the end of this episode does end with that painting ending up in Charles' house. And the man who's balls out is his dad.
That was so great when he was like, is that a little shadow? Or your scrotum sack, whatever he called it.
I don't know, but that must be awkward for him. That's his dad. Okay, then we go right into episode 2, which is called Framed. I love that because, like, framed,
perfect.
The picture,
I loved
framed,
it too.
They're being framed. Okay, so yes, more about the history of Bunny and Arconia. It was built in 1908 by her grandfather, who was a playboy and pervert. Built those little back secret passageways so he could spy on women, and who knows what else he was doing.
I know.
That.
I wonder if we'll learn more.
I'm guessing we will. There has to be more to this. And then we find out that Charles's dad was an aspiring actor, kind of went with him, and then like you see him get arrested.
But was he lying though? Because didn't young Charles say, "Oh, why don't you tell mommy what you're doing?" And he says, "Well, because mommy's a dream killer." But was he lying? Like, was he even an actor at all? Was he just going around like being a mister? I feel like that's the question. Oh, I think he even asked that. Was he even an actor?
Right.
Because all his world, Charles's world, is like crumbling now. Like, who is my dad?
Ooh, who is his dad?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Well, we know that he had an affair with
or two.
Bunny's mom, Mrs. Folger, played by Shirley MacLaine.
Oh my gosh, how
Leonora.
amazing was that? I like how actually, she didn't say this in the show, but she made a joke in an article that I read about how these people probably thought I was dead. And for a second, I actually was like, oh, Shirley MacLaine. Did you do that too?
I didn't think she was dead, but I was just...
She looks good!
That's what I'm trying to say. I was surprised that she was so...
I was like, is this a knockoff of Shirley MacLaine? Because she looks so good.
I think she looks... she seems as sharp as ever. Yeah. We also learned that he also had an affair with the artist. So yeah, he's something interesting.
Maybe he was a gigolo.
I think you are onto something.
I think
that is so
because
good.
He didn't quite have the charisma of an actor.
Yeah.
In the way that he carried himself. he was a little unsure of himself. But I could see an unwitting gigolo.
Ooh.
You know? Like
Yeah.
maybe over time, enough women had hit on him and left money that it just became a thing.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I really like that theory.
Okay.
I like that. Do you like when Leonora Folger was smelling them to see if they killed
I
Bunny?
love that. I love that.
She's like, no.
No, it's
they're
not
good.
them.
No. Oh my gosh, I love her.
If only she could do all the trials.
I know, right? If only that really worked.
Yes.
So yeah, more on Nina, the new president.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think's up with her? Just the red herring?
I don't know.
She's very eager.
Yes, but I don't know if it's kind of like in the first season where there was the neighbor who wanted the extra space, but then that never went anywhere.
Right.
I kind of was thinking it was something like that, but I could totally be wrong. She could be something.
See, I was getting little like tingly senses about her,
well,
and they said if you thought Bunny was bad, we deal with this lady.
Well,
so
then we keep her on the board.
keep her
on the board.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So when they were trying to get that painting out of Charles's apartment, and there was a lady dumping something in one of the dumpsters.
Yeah.
What was she dumping?
I don't know.
What was that? It was a box of something, but didn't try very hard. Just kind of dumped it
And
over.
that was the same woman who was saying things about them. Like, so she is suspicious.
She's suspicious. Mm-hmm. Everybody so far is suspicious. Yes. We also learned that the artist of that painting mysteriously died.
Yes.
Mysterious circumstances. So that's something else we got to learn, right?
And probably Charles's dad is supposed to be involved in that, we think.
Yes. Hey, you know what we are not talking about is the lady in the painting. Is that Leonora?
I was wondering the same thing.
Do you think?
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
It is.
We don't see her face, right? But we see hair.
Oh.
Did we see her face? I don't know.
I see a boob. That's
when
I look. I'm
yeah,
pretty
actually,
distracted
that's what I saw too.
Shoot, that's really pervy of me, but I'm really just remembering her boob. Nice boob though. Okay, so the painting ends up in Amy Schumer's room, but it is a knockoff. It's a reproduction. So
who did that? So the only people we know who we saw by the dumpsters were the woman. Mm-hmm. And then the two guys putting out furniture.
Uh-huh.
But that's all we saw. So who would have swapped it?
I don't know. I just want to say first impression predictions of who I think it is. I think it's Howard. Ooh. And I think he knows about these secret passageways. In fact, I think that he bumped his eye probably crawling down in one of these secret passageways. Total just, I don't have much to go off of, but I mean, do you have any first impression predictions of who the murderer is?
For some reason, I related to your guess. I think Uma's involved. Because she's a little busybody. Mm-hmm. Why is she looking for that painting? Why do you have the rights to be looking for that painting?
Which is why I thought that would be too obvious. But Howard wasn't trying to desperately. I mean, he was like, whatever. True. He was there with her. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Yeah, we don't ever really know. I didn't know that it was Jan last time. I didn't know that she was...
No.
Didn't suspect her for a long time.
Not till maybe the last few episodes.
Yeah.
Then she got a little suspicious.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but not in the beginning. They were adorable.
No, I know.
With their little, like, so flirtation. I was kind of mad that I had to hate her at the end.
You don't want to. No, nobody wants to. One more thing I have to say is I love that Oliver gets the bird. It's like a posthumous dig from Bunny. Like one last little F you.
The bird.
Oliver.
Gave her
the bird. That was so good. Oh my gosh. How are you loving the trio again? Like the chemistry between these actors?
I just love them. Because Martin Short and Steve Martin are just so funny together.
Always have been.
Yep. And then I just love Selena Gomez. They're just kind of be like, you know, like the foil, like just kind of serious and like not getting them
and like stop, you're annoying me.
Yeah, I love it. So kind of that like millennial viewpoint. Yeah. So, but I love that then it'll just break into little tender moments where they share about themselves, and those are my favorite parts. Yeah, where they kind of reveal stuff about one another.
We've got to learn more about these people. Yeah. But looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to where this is going to go with Alice and Mabel.
Oh yeah, I am
what's
too.
Happening there and where the connections are.
Yes, and I love that Tina Fey, Cinda, has looks like she's going to be woven into more of this series this season as well. Yeah, and they're kind of rivals. Yeah, only murderers in the building. Mm-hmm. So I like that too. So there seems to be more layers, which I'm glad, because it's kind of hard to do a sequel to that series. It was so original. Yeah. So so I can kind of see how they're kind of making it more layered, like the Amy Schumer character and Tina Fey being more important. So. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. So far, so good. Okay, well, we are going to be reviewing
this series every week, so please check that out. And you know what? Comment below. Let us know what you thought of the first 2 episodes of season 2. And then please like and subscribe. We will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.